Hello and welcome back to Clash of the Titans heavyweight tournament. And last week we saw the first quarterfinals through David Adelaide versus Joe Frazier, and what a fight that was. David Adelaide showing all the heart there to get up from the canvas 4 or 5 times to then beat Joe Frazier late on with a brutal knockout. Joe Joyce versus Eddie Hall was fight number 2, and what a fight that was too. Joe Joyce making light work of Eddie Hall. I don't think he had his Weetabix that morning. In today's episode, we have got Tyson Fury versus Tommy Morrison and Deontay Wilder versus Usyk. So stick around, and I'll talk you through the fights at the end. Thank you.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue! We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And his opponent, Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside.
Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s?
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't land that jab. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Oh my, that's a game changer.
His legs are gone, got to get her hands up. It's survival instincts now, get him up.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a scoring blow. Can't score with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows this.
Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Beautiful counter punch. They exchange punches. Insane action. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. They're in trouble.
Does he know he's hurting?
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Counter punching. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
That's another scoring shot. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. You're not gonna see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. That punch landed. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. And what a shot. Another clinch.
Have to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Guys that carry so much power. Of course.
Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment. And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like The Undertaker? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he's back back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here?
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Beautiful counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Oh, my God.
An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home in that jab. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. He's going to loosen things. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
What a punch. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Down goes Fury!
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot.
Days, where shall he look? What should he do?
And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Todd Grisham, the crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way. You'll be safe all night.
Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny skies.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Another scoring shot there. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment! And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Oh, what? What a shot! What? Oh, my goodness!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that.
What's the referee thinking right now?
Bambi legs are kicking.
Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
We've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
8.
Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Fourth round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness.
And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say...
An upset of the year, perhaps, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
What a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to, though?
7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
And there we go. The quarterfinals are now complete, and we know our semi-finalists. So next week we have David Adelaide versus Joe Joyce and Tyson Fury versus Usyk for a place in the final of the Clash for the Titans Heavyweight Tournament. And for me, the fighter of the tournament was of the qualifiers even was David Adelaide. He showed some real determination and heart to get up off the canvas last week a couple of times there. Tyson Fury struggled through Tommy Morrison there, in my opinion. He struggled. He hit the canvas a couple of times. Didn't look quite to his best, but hopefully he's just warming up. Usyk looked dangerous, but he was also caught quite early on by Deontay Wilder's haymaker of a punch there. And we've also got Joe Joyce. Wow, juggernaut. He made light work of Eddie Hall last week. He may be one to watch in the semi-final, making it his way to the final potentially. So, like I say, join us next week for the semis, and I will catch you then. Thank you for tuning in.